making a play, 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 making a play.
What's up, Scorpio crew? Thank you so much for tuning back into Scorpio TV. Merry Christmas to everyone watching this video right now. I hope your holiday is going good. Got something special for y'all. I got 2 animated Christmas horror stories that I'm gonna give to y'all. The first one, this one is 5 minutes and 23 seconds. It is a creepy Christmas time story animated by Llama Arts. And the second one is called The Snowman. It's another animated horror story. We're gonna watch a creepy Christmas time horror story first, since it's the shorter one. So we're gonna get that out the way. I don't believe I've ever reacted to Llama Arts or watched anything, but I've heard nothing but good things from them. So without further ado, y'all already know all the important links will be down in the description. Let's get into this. Oh, by the way, before we get started, y'all see I got my Santa Claus hat, my elf hat, my Merry Christmas bow. Now, y'all who have been like tuned in to me for a while, y'all know usually around Christmas time when I'm dropping my Christmas related videos, I always got one of these hats on, or one of these 2 hats on. But in the fall and winter time, I grow my hair out, like y'all see that I'm doing. And this hat leaves a lot of this white, I don't know what you want to call it, on the hat. It leaves it stuck like all over my head, and it's a bitch to get out. And this hat has gotten a little too tight for my head, pause. So I still got it in the frame, y'all still see it. I'm still in the holiday spirit, but I'm just not wearing them for those 2 reasons. Now let's get to this.
It was November of 2006. I was a 16-year-old kid living in the town of Altoona, Iowa. I went to bed early one night because I had to work the early shift at McDonald's. As I slept, I had a dream that I was running through downtown Des Moines, but I wasn't on a jog. I was running from something. As I ran around the corner of a building, I came face to face with my pursuer. A tall man wearing a trench coat and a top hat stood in front of me. The only thing visible of his face was his eyes. They were abnormally large with black pupils,
Wow.
and it looked at me as if it wanted something. After what felt like hours, he reached out his bony hand, as if he wanted me to go with him.
No.
I
What?
woke up violently from my dream, and after catching my breath, I peered around my room to see if I was safe. As I stood up from my bed, I noticed that I could see my breath. Feeling confused, I checked my window. It was latched shut. I then walked over and checked my vent. I could still feel warm air coming from it. As I sat back down on my bed, I tried to figure out what exactly was going on. That's when the figure from my dream appeared at the foot of my bed. I scrambled back to my headboard. "What do you want?" I asked, trying to hide the shakiness in my voice. With the same bony finger, it pointed at me.
There's no way.
Growing up in a religious home, I believed what I was looking at was a demon. I told the creature to leave. It just waved its finger at me, and with a low voice, it spoke to me. "Never leave. Always here."
You gotta back the fuck up.
The
That's
creature
so
then screamed
creepy.
loudly and disappeared.
That's so
A feeling of
creepy.
nausea came over me, and I vomited on my floor.
Ew.
The last thing I remember was cleaning myself up and waking up to my alarm. It's been about a month since I had seen the top hat wearing man in my bedroom. The Christmas season was in full effect. My parents weren't home because they got invited to some kind of event, so it was only me and my 3 sisters at home. I had to wake up early in the morning for work, so I decided to go to sleep. I rested my head on my pillow and closed my eyes.
This ain't go
Not
good.
even 30 seconds passed until my sisters burst into my room and started singing obnoxious songs. This of course made me very angry. but I thought if I ignored them that they would leave me alone. This was not the case. As I pulled the blankets over my head, I started to feel the same cold feeling that I had in November. As the obnoxious singing subsided, I lowered the blanket below my eyes and saw the man standing in the corner of my room. In one swift motion, he charged towards me, and I blacked out. When I finally came to, I found that my sisters had locked themselves inside the bathroom. As I knocked on the door, they told me to go away. I asked them what happened, and all they could say was Mom and Dad were on their way home. I looked down and saw that my hand was slightly bloody.
What the fuck
Holes
was
were in the
that?
bathroom door, and a broom was sticking out of the wall.
What the hell?
I then walked into the living room and found that there were knives stuck into the wall as well. The same wave of nausea passed over me, just like in November, and I threw up again. As I was cleaning up, my parents walked through the door. My father immediately walked over to me and gave me a good beating. Then he sent me to my room.
Damn.
I went to bed crying. Not from the beating. I was crying because of the confusion. I had no idea what was going on. The next morning, my sisters reluctantly sat next to me and told me what had happened. They said I got angry and chased them down and tried to hurt them. They said my eyes were red to the point where they thought I was bleeding from them.
Damn.
They said I sounded like a different person. In 2011, that was the last time I saw the top hat wearing man. I just moved into a new apartment, and after a long, stressful day of unpacking, I took a shower and got ready for bed. As I started to drift off, I could feel that cold feeling again. I lifted my head and saw the man standing in front of me.
Damn.
The man's eyes were red now. With a low voice, just like on that November night, it looked at me and said, "Never leave. Always here."
First of all, when I tell y'all that was a good ass scare, I'm not over exaggerating, bro. Like that, when that creature teleported from where he was in the corner, or where, you know, near the window, or wherever he was in the room, and he just like Sonic the Hedgehog, like right at this kid's bed, dude. I swear to God, I did not see that shit coming. I did not see that shit coming. Excuse me. Bro, that got me so damn good. I ain't gonna cap. Does Llama Arts do, like, is his content always this damn scary? Does it always make you jump like this? Because if so, we might have to we might have to delve into some Llama Arts. I ain't gonna cap to you. That was uploaded December 24th of 2018. So damn, it's been 3 years now. That's Christmas Eve of 2018. That shit's crazy. And it's like, the best scares is when you don't see something coming. When you don't see something about to happen, that's like the best type of scare. Because I didn't expect that shit. If anything, I expected him to start like creepily start walking towards this kid's bed. This motherfucker just like I said, he just teleported at like the snap of a finger from here to here. That's like if somebody, God forbid, was at my bedroom door right now and opened it, and I'm laying in the bed, and somebody like walked in and they're right there, and then within a split second they teleport and they're like right here where this damn Santa Claus hat is, and I'm just, laying like this or something, like, bruh, I would die on the spot. No cap. Yo, big shouts out to Llama Arts, dude. That was a wonderful start to like this Christmas horror little season I got going on the channel. Man, that shit was good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit, the first of all, the figure was already creepy as hell, and then he did that shit. That got me good. I ain't gonna cap to you. So, definitely big ups to Llama Arts on that one. Loved it. Now, we got the Snowman Christmas Holiday Special Scary Stories Animated, uploaded by Animated Horror Flicks, December 23rd, 2019. As said, all the important links will be down in the description. Let's get to it.
I was a struggling ghostwriter, and I thought a break away from the city to spend time at a remote ski resort would be a good way to clear my head and help me get back on my feet. There weren't any other cabins around, so I was guaranteed a few weeks to reflect and enjoy the isolation.
I guess.
At least that was the case until the final week of my stay, which made this Christmas truly unforgettable. It first started at night when I suddenly woke up. Initially, I didn't know if it was from something I heard or from a bad dream. But either way, I felt compelled to look out the window. Which is when I noticed the snowman
That animation is
in the
sharp.
distance. Back when I was a kid, I would have been delighted at the mere sight of a snowman. But that sense of childhood nostalgia was soon silenced by the realization that I wasn't alone out there in the woods.
Where are your blinds or curtains at, though?
The cabin where I was staying was the only one this side of the valley, so it seemed like a really long way to walk just to build a snowman. Despite the uncanny feeling, I was still far too tired to give it too much thought, and managed to sleep through the rest of the night.
Goofy.
The following morning, to no surprise, the snowman was still there. I couldn't quite put my finger on it right then, but I got this strange notion that something was different about the snowman. I decided to carry on about my day and didn't think much of it, until later at night, when it happened again. I woke up suddenly for no apparent reason.
This ain't gonna
I
go
don't
good.
remember having a bad dream, but I guess it's common not to remember the dreams that we have, even the really bad ones. It felt like deja vu, and I found myself once again gazing through the bedroom window. I could still see the snowman, even clearer now. I couldn't quite figure out why, but it gave me this odd sensation. I also started to wonder why the snowman was facing towards the cabin,
Right.
and why anyone would build a snowman all the way out here.
Looks like a mummy.
There weren't any other cabins around for miles. I didn't sleep all that much after that, so the next morning, I decided to head outside the cabin for a closer look. I looked around, but just as I expected, there was no trace of anyone, although it was hard to be sure, considering how poor the visibility was due to the weather. I chose to knock the snowman down just for good measure, since it was already beginning to feel like some kind of bad omen. Maybe I was overreacting, it was just some kids fooling around, but at least I wouldn't have to think about it anymore. Or so I thought. The following night, things got even worse. I woke up again, but now I knew for sure it wasn't from a dream, but a loud thud, like the sound of something hitting the window. I glanced through the window and was shocked to see the same snowman, identical from the day before.
Alright, at this point...
I remember turning in quite late that night, and there was no sign of a snowman when I turned out the lights.
It's time to go.
So I was pretty sure that it wasn't a kid's prank. I mean, who would let their kids out this late to build a snowman?
And you still ain't got no
And what was
blinds
that
or
noise
curtains.
on the window?
Come on, fam.
The last thing I wanted to do is go outside in the blistering cold, but I knew that if I waited until the morning, any footprints would most likely be covered by another thick layer of snow.
Right.
I reluctantly got dressed, stepped outside, and walked up to the snowman.
God, bro. You're killing me.
Which is when I discovered a single set of very large footprints leading from and to the forest. I couldn't shake this feeling of being watched, and that somehow I had made things worse by destroying the last snowman. So I decided to leave it alone and quickly headed back to the cabin.
Oh, my God.
The bitter cold stayed with me that night as I curled up in bed and tried my best to get warm. But the prospect of getting any sleep that night soon came to an abrupt end. The noise on the glass. I recognized it instantly.
Snowball?
The sound of a snowball hitting the window. I knew deep down that it could only mean one thing.
Oh my God. Yo. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yo, bro, no cap. I had no choice but to pause the video. I had no choice, dude. That shit, I knew that shit was about to happen. I knew at some point this snowman was gonna come up to old boy's window. I knew that for a fact. If it wasn't the snowman, it was gonna be whatever that creature was in the background that maybe some of y'all didn't see, but there was a creature like standing in the shadows when he walked away from the second snowman that got rebuilt. Bro, I had to pause it. Bro. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself. I'm like really freaked out right now. Like, I got like goosebumps. Like, I don't know if like y'all could see that shit, but bro, I got like goosebumps like crazy right now. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't like to pause the videos because I don't like to give myself that time to calm down. But bro, that shit, that literally just scared the hell out of me. It was bad enough seeing the shadow figure in the background the second time he walked away from the snowman that got rebuilt. And the damn headless, big-eyed figure in the first, horror story for the, Christmas horror story we just watched before the snowman one right here. But that shit, oh my God. The animation is so like sharp, like, and that's what adds to the creepiness, because everything is so smooth. It's not like pixelated or choppy. That's not to say that pixelated can't be scary, because it could definitely be scary if done right. This shit was done right. So, bro, big ups to my mans here. Animated horror flicks. Big ups to you. I definitely gotta look at, some more of this content. And he got, it's been, as of today, it's been a month since he uploaded his last one called Lady in the Snow. Man, he got a lot of animated horror shows. Bro, if they're like this with the sound effects, the ambiance added to, we definitely gotta peep more of this shit. Hey man, I'm gonna run this back a little bit. Oh man, listen, bro. Oh shit.
noise on the glass. I recognized it instantly. The sound of a snowball hitting the window. I knew deep down that it could only mean one thing.
Standing there, no curtains or blinds. The sound effects, though.
Needless to say, I didn't sleep a wink that night, and I left the cabin the very next day. I never knew his name, or ever saw his face, but I came to know him as the Snowman.
No shit, what else would you call him? Bro, that shit was literally terrifying. See you all in 2020. I'm 2 years late on this one. Sorry, my brother. Oh my God. Bro, y'all know a jump scare is good when y'all see me jump back or even have some type of audible reaction to it. Y'all know a jump scare is great when I gotta pause the video, right? It's great. Y'all know it's spectacular when I gotta get my ass up and walk off the tension from the scare that I just got. That may not have gotten a lot of y'all, but that shit got me. Oh my God. Man, now that's some real nightmare before Christmas type shit. My goosebumps have slowly started to subside. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Thank you so much to Animated Horror Flicks. I'm so glad I came up on your channel when I searched in like scary Christmas horror stories animated or whatever I put. And this video is like one of the main ones that popped up. I'm so glad I watched it. This shit scared the hell out of me. Yeah, so definitely gotta watch more of that content. Don't even trip. I'm on that. As for the video, loved it. I hope y'all loved it. I hope your Christmas is going good, or at least your holiday season is going good. Whatever, however you want to put it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you drop a like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell icon is tapped. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay humble. Merry Christmas, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.
That sound good right there. That sound good right. That sound good right there.